and happy Sunday. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and today is Sunday, November the 12th. Don't know if you realize this or not, but we are coming down quick on Thanksgiving and all the holidays that come after that. I could not find the little filter that had the time going on up here, so y'all are going to see me checking the clock a couple of times. But anyway, hello and happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic week. Hope everything went your way. I have something for my lunches this week going over here. Well, it's actually done over here in the Instant Pot. So I'm actually kind of super pumped about what I'm going to have for lunch this coming week. We'll talk about that in the second half. But hello, and happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, Lynn. It's good to see you. I did get John home for just 2 days. Hello, Carol Lou, before he has to ship back off to North Dakota. So he may be with us tonight. Not really sure. Hello, Mary from Pittsburgh. If you're brand new, and hello, Kim. If you're brand new, please let us know because we would love to welcome you. And hello, Marianne from Pennsylvania. It is always good to see you. And hello, Marlene. Again, if you're brand new or if you're watching this over on YouTube, please let us know because we would love to welcome you. We love to welcome new people. We're very friendly here. We're very friendly and welcoming, and we love to chit chat. If you want to watch this later, it's on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube. Hello, Orlando Debbie. It'll be on YouTube. That's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. And yay, there's Sarah from Raleigh, Massachusetts. And hello, Sandra from Demon's Ferry, already back in. And Sandra, it looked like y'all had a wonderful time. That was so good to see that. And hello, Melissa, good to see you. And hello, Laura. So if you need to watch this later, these are always posted on YouTube. It's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. And hello, Trish. Good evening there. Or, let's see. It's evening here. I don't guess it's evening. It's starting to get close to evening in California, but hello, and hello, Ann. Oop, and Ann got an invite from Melissa. So hello, Ann. Is this your first time here? If it is, everybody welcome Ann. It's just A-N-N, and everybody thank Melissa. That's just with one S. Casey spells it wrong every single time I say your name, but that is Melissa with one S has invited Ann to be here with us. But hello, everybody. Hello, and happy Sunday. Again, my name is Kelly. And this is IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Today is November the 12th. Today is Sunday. It is Sunday. And my little squiggly thing with the heart that said Sunday, I couldn't find it this week. So y'all just have to know that it is Sunday. Okay, so let's get going because as usual, we have a lot to talk about. And I've got lots more people to welcome as they come on. But you all keep saying, hello that way, hold on a second. So Sarah just did what I always do. Welcome, Ann. Thank you, Melissa with one S. Yeah. I know. Yeah, awesome. That is so awesome. Okay, and hello, Hattie. We will keep welcoming people as you all come in. A little bit of news, though, that we need to go over here at the very beginning. First thing is, U.S. Thanksgiving is in 11 days. So, I repeat, 11 days. We're not down to single digits yet, but it is in 11 days. It is officially time to panic, people, okay? It is time to panic. Just kidding. It's time to plan. So next Sunday, we will definitely be talking all things Thanksgiving. I'm assuming that I'll still, I don't know. Y'all know, I never know what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to do. I'm assuming I'll be doing the regular Weight Watchers topic in the first half and then doing something Thanksgiving-y in the second half. But I don't know. It's coming up on us quick, so I might do the entire hour, full of Thanksgiving type things. So just know, Thanksgiving is in 11 days. So in case you had not checked a clock or a calendar or something, I don't guess a clock would have it, 11 days. So we have 11 days to get ready for this. And we are not going to panic. We are going to plan. Okay. Second thing is the Weight Watchers online shop. I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. It will officially be closed on December the 20th. So that's it. December 20th. That is it. They have already started the no returns. Hello, Cheryl. They've already started the no returns policy. The only way that you can return something that you have ordered in the Weight Watchers online shop is if it's defective. So if you ordered something that was broken, or if when you got it, it was broken, not through shipping, sadly, if it was broken in shipping, they're probably just going to give you your money back, but they are not going to, they're not going to refund that. Hello, Elaine. Or not going to, be able to exchange that out. So anything ordered on the Weight Watchers online store, which is, I like the way Gwen puts it, sunsetting, it's just going away. Anything on the online store that's going away, you've already missed your opportunity to send it back if you thought you were going to send it back. That stopped October the 29th, I think. The last day to purchase anything in the online shop is December the 20th. They do have some fantastic deals and some things that they say they're all on sale, but I didn't try to put them into checkout. So, hello, Yoli, good to see you. I didn't try to check them. I didn't try to put them into my cart to check out. Maybe I'll try that for next week just to see, kind of get an update on that. But a couple of things that I noticed, the Weight Watchers Bluetooth Smart Scale, and that's the one that when you weigh, and we are going to be talking about weighing this week, that is the one that when you weigh it automatically will sync with your app. So that is half off. It's 50% off right now while supplies last, and then there will be no more of them. The WW by Dash Mini Waffle Maker, and it's just like the waffle maker that I have that y'all have seen me use a couple of weeks, except where mine's pretty and blue. Theirs has the Weight Watchers logo on it. Perfectly fine. Those are on sale for $9.99. Also, there is free shipping over $50. That's new. I didn't see that last week. So all of these are sale prices and free shipping over $50 on your total over the on sale. So the sale price total over $50, not the retail price. But I did notice the crunchy snacks because I went to go look at some of those. The crunchy snacks don't seem to be much of a deal yet. I might try to put one of those in a cart for next week just to see what happens. And aloha, Kathy. But they didn't seem to be much of a deal yet. But the three biggies that I noticed this week, the Bluetooth Smart Scale is 50% off. The WW by Dash Mini Waffle Maker is $9.99, and there's free shipping on orders over $50. And that $50 is the already discounted price. Okay. Lastly, I have been looking for a right for me supplement that hits some other things that vitamins just haven't been, covering. And I liked the results that I got with some other bovine collagen products, but I hadn't found one that had some of these other benefits. And I don't like to take a lot of things. Hello, Katie. So, I have one prescription medicine that I take, and I've been taking it for 26 years. I have one prescription medicine I take, maybe on occasion take a Tylenol or an Advil, or an ibuprofen or an acetaminophen. And I take iron, and that's about it. I just don't like to take other things, but I've been looking for a supplement. I'm 56. I need a supplement that kind of hits some different things. So, since I have really liked what the bovine collagen has done in some different forms that I've taken it, I went ahead and ordered this, and y'all let me know if you have tried this, but I ordered Chuck Norris. Yes, Chuck Norris, like and he's not just a kung fu guy, but Chuck Norris. So I ordered some of Chuck Norris's Roundhouse Morning Kick, and I'm on day 3. I'm shocked. It actually tastes delicious. And hold on a second. Orlando Debbie says, does anyone make their own yogurt in an Instant Pot? If you do, you just put the pot covered in the fridge after you, I don't know. You'll have to let us know. And Sarah's going back to Weight Watchers 100% the day after Thanksgiving. So I have to admit, it is the funkiest green, and I'll have to send you all a picture of it when you put it in your water. And I thought, this is just going to be nasty. I thought it was going to taste like the dirt bowl, the dirt protein bowl that I tried a couple of weeks ago. Lynn lives near Chuck Norris, so go ask him about this. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm on day 3 of it, so I'll let y'all know how that goes. So I just wanted y'all to get a look at, pre Chuck Norris Roundhouse hair and skin, and I expect to be wrinkle free and for my hair to be about this long, at the end of the 30 days. Just kidding. Okay, I'll let you all know how it goes, and I want to know, it's so very green. And hello, Joycelyn. I'll let y'all know how it's going and if it works or if it doesn't work. I'll let you know either way. Let me think. Was I going to say anything else about that? Don't know. I got distracted with the greenness of it. But, okay. So, I need to know who sat their bottom in a chair last week. So, who attended an in-person workshop last week? Give me some thumbs ups for that. Or who attended a virtual workshop last week? Need to see some thumbs ups for that too. And hello, Kathy. Oh, Kathy, did you try this? You tried Bloom. What is Bloom? So, Kathy, tell me what Bloom is. But thumbs ups if you attended an in-person workshop or if you attended a Zoom workshop this week. Thumbs ups for that. And for new people, there's a little thumbs up thing down at the bottom of your screen that you can do. So, thumbs ups, just like Melissa did, like Lynn did. Lynn's thumbs ups and hearts. And you can see some little ones if you're here with us live. Hello, Evie. If you're here with us live, you'll see some little thumbs going up and you'll see some little hearts going up. So thumbs are for in-person workshops or for Zoom workshops. So like Sarah went to Larry Garrett's this morning, so she gets all thumbs up. And then hearts are for attending here with us live last week or for watching later on demand. So so lots of hearts for that. Yeah, awesome everybody. It looks like a lot of you all attended. And Kathy said it's in Target and it looks green powder added to water. Yeah, well this, shockingly, Okay, so Kathy, I've never heard of Bloom. This, even though it's very green, it's extremely very green. I thought, oh, it's gonna taste like dirt. It is strawberry lemonade flavored, and it wasn't bad. Okay, for everybody who went to an in-person workshop, attended a Zoom workshop, was here with us live last week, or watched later on demand, here are your virtual Bravo stickers. Bravo, everyone. Good job, good job. It's going to be especially important that you all stick with this during the holidays. There's going to be lots of opportunities to be tripped up, trampled on, flipped over, wagons on fire. You know, there's going to be lots of opportunities for that. So it's very important that we stick to this as much as we can through the holidays. And Sandra had a great weigh-in. She lost 1.4 pounds. Awesome. Very much, very much. And so Sarah, I am not trying to use this. Sarah's asking if I can use this for weight loss. Sarah, I'm using food for weight loss. Yeah, I'm eating for weight loss. This is for a lot of things that we'll cover at another time. That was just a side comment that I was going to be talking about. And Kathy says, have you heard that all that may be coming to an end in February? I don't know what is all that. And Sherry from Cape Coral, Florida, hello to you. So I don't know what you're going to tell me what all that is, because I don't know what that is. Okay, so last week was chat number 340, and we were talking about how to crush a craving, and I got to tell you, there weren't a lot of cravings crushed last week. And Kathy, Weight Watchers is not coming to an end in February. It's not. So, and yeah, no, there's too much money invested in it, and there's lots and lots and lots going on. So don't worry, Weight Watchers is not coming to an end in February. And y'all can go back and watch chat number 341 titled How to Create a Weigh-In Routine on November the 12th, 2023. And you can quote me on that. Yeah, that Weight Watchers as a whole, as an entity, is not going away in February. Okay, so last week was chat number 340. And again, we were talking about how to crush a craving. There was not a lot of craving crushing, or not a lot of people admitting it. So we talked about the fact that cravings kind of have a short fuse. And what I mean by a short fuse is you want it, and you want it like right then. But if you can let yourself wait a few minutes or do something else or whatever, it also has a short fuse on, sometimes on how fast you get over it. Or like in my case, sometimes if you go ahead and have a little bit of whatever it was, sometimes you can stave it off, and sometimes that does not help. Also, if you'll give it a name, if you'll say you are a craving, you're not what I'm hungry for. It's not because I'm hungry. I'm not thinking about you. I'm thinking specifically about you. Like we talked about last week, that cravings, hello Susie, that cravings usually have a very specific name, like Marie Callender, or Little Debbie. Little Debbie's a favorite in our house. Colonel Sanders, a craving usually has a very specific name like that. So if you can name it and say, you are a Marie Callender's pot pie. You are a craving. I didn't need you as food. You were just a craving. If you can name it and kind of call it out. Hello, Patsy. Hello. Yeah, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in forever. But if you can kind of name it and call it out and call it for what it is, then a lot of times you can say, whoa, back it up, sister. You're just a craving. I'm going to move on. And then last week I asked you to crush, rinse, and repeat. So I wanted you to face the craving. I wanted you to name it, call it out, crush it. And then, like all exercise, whether it's mental or physical, the more times you repeat it, the easier it gets to crush it, and the stronger you become. So last week your homework was #crush that craving. And I know everybody had a craving this week. I did. I know all y'all did too. But here are 3 people who did their homework this week, and one who admittedly sidetracked it. But Jennifer says that for the naughty cravings, and I don't know what her list of naughty cravings was, but she said for those, that she just reminds herself that it's that first bite that she wants. You know how it is? I mean, when you're thinking, ooh, yeah, Little Debbie, that first bite, that's the best one. Hold on. Patsy's had a lot of health problems. I know, I'm so sorry. And she's just getting over knee surgery. That is the pits. I hope you are feeling much better soon, Patsy. Thank you so much for being here. But Jennifer says that's that first bite. That's what she wanted. And so she goes ahead and takes that first bite of whatever it is, and then she tosses the rest. So she just gets rid of it because it's that first bite that's the best. Bite number 1 is the best, and bite number 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, whatever, they don't get any better. They don't get any better than that first bite. So Jennifer's exactly right about that. Casey crushed a craving for a heavy cheese-laden dip. She was really craving kind of some. It got a little bit chilly here. We've been warm. It's been warm, and it's a little bit chilly here. And she was kind of having a craving for for more of a comforty kind of food. She was just craving some kind of heavy cheese-laden dip. So instead of doing that, and hello, Jonna. Instead of just giving in on that, she used chicken breast, some light cheese, black beans to kind of bulk it up, rotel, and then some light cream cheese. And she got all of the taste that she was looking for, and she didn't break her point bank. So excellent job with that, Casey. And then Christine gave into a craving. She did give into it, but she stopped herself. She actually drove to the store, got a candy bar, came back with it, and when she got back with it, she said, whoa, this is just a craving, but I still want it. So she found a coworker that would split it with her, and they actually cut it in half with a knife. She went ahead and ate half, and then her coworker ate half. So she still kind of gave into the craving, but she did not go crazy. So she did not go to the convenience store and come back with 3 of whatever it is she got. She came back with one small one, or went back to work with one small one, and then cut it in half and shared it with somebody. So awesome job, ladies. Awesome job. None of the boys did their homework this week, or if they did, they didn't tell me. But extra Bravo stickers for doing your homework. Good job, everybody. Keep it up, because again, this is like the countdown, the slide down, whatever you want to call it, to the holidays. So it's very important that we stay on top of this, for the next however many weeks that is. How many weeks do we have until all the major holidays are done? Is that 7 weeks? Somebody tally that up for me, and please post it in the comments. This week, we're talking about how to create a weigh-in routine. Why do you think that we would talk about creating a weigh-in routine with however many weeks somebody's getting ready to come up with left of holidays? So we've got how many holidays between now and the end of the year? We have Christmas. Well, we've got Thanksgiving Day, even though Christmas tried to skip Thanksgiving, but we have Thanksgiving Day, the day after Thanksgiving, so Black Friday for those of you who go shopping, then the Saturday after Thanksgiving for the families who didn't make it on Thanksgiving Day, then we have the Sunday after Thanksgiving for the families who have other families, and have to come in. Hello, Sylvia, it's good to see you. Then we've got all the holidays that fall in between, and all the parties at work. Melissa says we have all the parties at work too. So we have all that. So however many holidays that is, we've got to get all that in. So why do you all think that they wanted to talk about creating a weigh-in routine? Come on, Weight Watchers, you're crazy. Why would we want to create a weigh-in routine? We've got all these holidays coming up. Okay, reason being, now is the best time to kind of get a grip on that, routine, and also to get a grip on your brain for how you're going to process these weigh-ins that are coming up. So I have a question first. How many of you have ever had a week where you got a weight loss that you didn't deserve? Doesn't happen very often, but how many of you have you've gotten on the scale and thought, yeah, but you knew that you didn't deserve it? How many of you? Yeah, let's see. Karen says, I weigh in every day. This helps her to stay on track. Mary says, to keep yourself on track. Melissa says, yes, she's had a weigh-in she didn't deserve. Sarah says, yes. I mean, we've all had a weight loss that we didn't deserve. Okay. Did you stick to your normal kind of post-weigh-in headspace dialogue? So did you think, oh, yeah, okay, cool. I slid under the radar. Got me a pound or two that I probably didn't deserve, whatever. Yeah, Dorothy says yes. Got me a pound or two that I didn't deserve. Oh, hold on a minute. Carol sent stars. Carol, thank you so much. I completely forgot to mention that. That is so sweet, Carol. So Carol just sent stars here on Facebook. You can go in the comments and you can actually send stars, and the stars, when we get them, helps to pay for everything. Like I spent, don't tell John. So I haven't seen him pop on here, so hopefully he's not listening. I spent $187 at the store today. There's only 2 of us. What am I doing? Anyway, but thank you. Stars help to support all of these things that we do here at the chat. So thank you, Carol. I appreciate it so much. But when you get a weight loss that you didn't deserve, do you have a normal dialogue in your head? Like, are you thinking, yeah, okay, did some things that were right, probably could have done, whatever. So didn't really, didn't really, deserve that weight loss, but I'll take it, I'll take one for the team. Do you keep that normal, or do you think, oh, I'm going to get Haagen-Dazs, because I had, whatever weight loss? Or have you, what about when you don't lose weight? Or so when you think, when you're like walking there to the scale thinking, yeah, I was rocking it this week. I'm going to be down. I'm going to be down 5 pounds or 10 pounds. Not really. Don't expect that much. So what happens when you go to weigh in and you're like, yeah, I'm going to be down, or at least I'm going to stay the same because I tracked, did my exercise, did my headspace, kind of listening on on the Weight Watchers app, whatever. And then you either get a gain or stay the same. Do you run the same dialogue in your head of, yeah, okay, I could have done some things differently, or yeah, I'll see it next week, or the week after that, whatever. Do you run that same pep talk dialogue through your head, or do you get in your own head? So I know that there are many times that I get in my own head. It happens less often. And hello, Julie and Dorothy. Thank you very much. Dorothy just sent stars too with the little sparkle things. Thank you very much, Dorothy. That is so sweet. That is so sweet of you all. And John appreciates this since I spend so much on our chats. But thank you, everybody. So, do you get inside your own head with some, what were you thinking? Why are you even bothered? Why do you even bother tracking? You're just going to gain weight. Yeah. You know how that happens when you get inside your own head. Okay, so 2 fast facts from Weight Watchers and then 1 fast fact from me. The first one is, to weigh or not to weigh is not a question, okay? There will be times, not very often, but there will be times when it is appropriate to not weigh and to use some other indicator of how you were doing. Let's say if you are vacationing or living out of the country and you just need to take a little time off from weighing, and you're going to use maybe your fitness band to know, oh, that's getting a little snug, or your pants or something. Or let's say if you're returning from a cruise, Mindy, that's probably not the best time to weigh in right as you get back, because undoubtedly you'll be retaining water. I promise you have had 7, oh gosh, and Patsy says it is 7 weeks until Christmas. Okay. But something like coming off of a cruise, guaranteed you're going to be retaining water. You will have indulged. I mean, it's a cruise. You're going to indulge. And lots of other things that could make you retain a little temporary vacay weight. So like vacation weight, vacay weight. That doesn't mean that you gained weight, but it can make you hold on to some weight. But as a rule of thumb, weighing yourself regularly does help with weight loss. So avoiding it, kind of sticking your head in the sand, like going, oh, if I can't see you then you're not on me. Then you don't exist. That doesn't work. So weighing yourself regularly does help with weight loss. Weight Watchers recommends weighing at least once a week, but no more than once per day. Okay. So I weigh every single Tuesday at my Weight Watchers meeting, and I do weigh every single morning, but the morning one is, I don't know, it's really kind of white noise to me. But at least I don't go, whoa, hold on a minute, what happened? Like my morning weigh-ins, I don't go, yeah, 5 pounds down, or oh no, 5 pounds up. It's just kind of a, my measuring is once a week at my weigh-in. There's no right or wrong, but once a week, at least once a week, no more than once a day is what Weight Watchers recommends. My next fast fact is get out of your own head. Get out of your own head, okay? Tracking your weight, especially if you do it at a center, if you're lucky enough to have an in-person workshop like Melissa and I do, or if you can do it with a trusted friend, like a trusted weight loss buddy or somebody that you can tell, that can build. So do that regular weigh-in, and then being accountable with somebody else. That's why it's good to do it at a center if you can, or again with a, you're more than welcome to post it on If You Have an Egg. You're more than welcome to message it to me. I'm happy to listen to your, to your weight. I just know I can't keep track of it for you. Okay. You'll have to keep track of it yourself, but doing that on a regular basis, especially having somebody else help you to be accountable for it, it can help the confidence. It can help you build the confidence that you know that weight loss, that one number. So whatever that one number is, if it's that one number that week or one number that day, that does not define you. Okay, and that there will be fluctuations, and I'm going to give you a perfect example here in just a second. But remember that unexpected loss we were talking about? this habit of weighing regularly reminds you that you should be happy about that loss, but that you can't just throw care to the wind and say, I'm going for pizza. Or that unexpected gain, getting out of your own head can make the difference between putting the wheel back on your Weight Watchers wagon after an unexpected gain, or flipping over your wagon and then just setting it on fire, okay? My last fast fact is pee first, okay? Pee first. So for those of you that nodded off somewhere in the last in the last 25 minutes or so, for those of you that nodded off, hold on, I feel like we got more stars that somehow I didn't see. Oh, and Carol Lou sent stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so awesome. It just kind of flipped on by really quickly, but thank you very much, Carol Lou. I appreciate that. What was I going to say? I'm going to give you an example here in a second, but for those of you who had kind of nodded off, yeah, Carol Lou weighs every morning naked after she goes to the bathroom. Exactly. Yeah. So for those of you who nodded off, I think I got your attention because I'm telling you to go pee first. Developing rituals around your weigh day or your weigh-in time. If you weigh every day, it might seem a little superstitious, but there is method in our madness. I know for me, certain things affect my weight on Tuesdays, no matter how I did in any other aspect of my life. Whether I tracked every day, if I exercised, if I got plenty of sleep. For me, I do no sodium the day before or the day of weigh-in. I do no extra sodium, so no pickles, no olives, no fast food. I don't do any of that the day before or the day of weigh-in because I will show a gain, if I do. I don't eat any heavy fruits like the 1 pound apple that we had a couple of weeks ago, or containers of melon. I have had that way affect my weight. All that water all that water weight from the melon. I wear the same or similar clothes every week. I take off my Apple Watch. I take off my glasses. I take off bracelets if I have them on. Sometimes I take off earrings if they're too heavy, because those can weigh, just your Apple Watch, bracelets, and glasses, that can weigh 1/4 to 1/2 of a pound. And then pee first. This morning I did a little test, and I did not do my normal routine before I weighed. Plus, I drank a cup of coffee. So normally I have this little routine that I do first thing in the morning, which does not include drinking anything, and it includes peeing. But this morning I did not do any of that. No peeing, and I drank a cup of coffee, and I didn't do my other normal morning routine. Then I did my normal things, which included peeing. Not 5 minutes later, okay? And so I peed, and then I weighed naked, like so many of you do, and there was a 1.7 pound, 1.7 pounds, that's almost 2 pounds difference between my first weigh-in and my second weigh-in. Pee first. I'm just telling you, pee first. Hello, Rita. Okay, so that is your homework this week, is hashtag pee first. So hashtag PEEFIRST. First of all, I just want to see what the heck kind of badge graphic that Casey comes up with for this one. Yeah, for pee first. Second, I want to see who my truly brave, truly normal egglets are that will dare hashtag pee first and do their homework, LOL. So for your homework, all I want you to do is I want you to simply list one. Thank you. See, Lynn is a tried and true, and so is Diana, because they both just hashtagged pee first. Thank you for sharing the homework. Thank you for sharing the homework hashtag, ladies. But I want you to share one thing that's a ritual that you do before you weigh. And it doesn't have to be peeing first, but you do have to hashtag pee first. So it could be something like, or like Melissa said, like eating a light lunch, like wearing the same clothes, like taking off earrings, whatever. I promise you, it can help. We had somebody at in our group on Tuesdays, we had somebody a few years ago that they actually sent her to the bathroom into the bathroom to take off her leggings. She was thank you, Catherine, for posting that. She was 1/2 pound from her goal weight, and she had been trying to get to her goal weight. I know, Carol Lou, I know that's a whole nother chat, and we've talked about that multiple times too. So this girl was 1/2 pound from her goal weight. They sent her into the bathroom, and all she took off was a very thin pair of leggings, I think her watch, and then she took off a pair of earrings, and she got to her goal that night, okay? She didn't even have to strip down naked in front of all of us. All she took off was a lightweight pair of leggings, I think it was a watch, and a pair of earrings, and she got her goal that night. So P first, hashtag P first. Okay, so everybody do your homework, do your homework, do your homework. Okay, if you are brand new here, this is a 1 hour long chat. This is the point in the chat where I have to stop for a second and get a drink of water. So everyone go ahead and stop and grab some water. This is the only time during the week that I know, and yes, I know Sarah's like, drink your water. And somebody else back here was like desperately going, yeah, Sandra and Sarah back there like, just stop and drink your water. Okay, so everybody stop and drink some water. And I am parched. So everybody get a drink of water. Okay. And if you are brand new, this is the point in the program where we switch to something fun instead of all just classwork. And I go ahead and put on an apron so that my daughter Casey knows where to split this up when she posts these on YouTube. So if you're brand new, we are on Facebook right now. This is Sunday, November the 12th, and we are live on Facebook right now. When this gets posted here in a day or two, it'll still be here on Facebook. It'll post automatically here tonight on Facebook. And then when Casey posts it on YouTube, and again, that's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. When she posts that over there, yes, it is apron time. When she posts it over there, she splits it up into 2 different chats, so that if you want to watch the whole thing again, if you need to watch the whole thing again, you'll know. You can start at the beginning. But if you think, oh man, I just missed the second part, or I missed a recipe, or I need to see what's going on, then you know, and she knows, it's time to start the second half when the apron goes on. Okay, so who has seen the game show Deal or No Deal? And bonus points if you have played Deal or No Deal at a casino, which I have, yeah, on multiple slot machines. Yeah, Deal or No Deal. So tell me if you have seen the show Deal or No Deal. I don't even know if it's still on or not, but if you have seen past tense the show Deal or No Deal, or again, bonus points if you have played it on a slot machine. Okay, Lynn has seen it. And isn't that where Meghan Markle, isn't that where, wasn't she one of the girls that opened the suitcase on Deal or No Deal? Okay, so Lynn has, Melissa with 1 S has, Sandra has seen it, Dorothy has seen it, Sandra has seen it. Anybody played the slot machine? Anybody besides me? It has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with what we're doing. Kim's seen it. Okay, I'm dying for somebody to have played the slot machine. Okay, and Karen has seen it. Okay, we're going to play Deal or No Deal tonight. So you do not need a pencil and a piece of paper. If you need to go back and get any of this information or check it out or whatever, just watch it again later on YouTube. Don't worry about going and getting any writing utensils tonight. We're literally just going to play a fun but gut-wrenching game, okay? So this is going to be fun but gut-wrenching. Okay, so I'm going to present you with something. Everything I'm going to present you with is about 6 points. So these are all things that are approximately 6 Weight Watchers points. Some of them are err on the side of 5. Some of them are more closer to 7. But we're going to say as an average, these things are all 6 Weight Watchers points. Okay, we are all doing Weight Watchers. Can we agree on that? We are all doing the same Weight Watchers now since we moved away from personal points. So for all of us, if you're watching one of our 1.5-year-old chats and I'm talking about personal points and what points are for different people, we don't do that anymore. We all just do Weight Watchers now. So these are all 6 points for all of us. Okay, so I'm going to show you something and I want you to tell me if it's a deal, like if you think it's a deal and you would like to keep that item, or if it's no deal, okay? Okay, and this I'm afraid is going to take longer than I thought it was going to take. Okay, our first item is, this is 1 1/3 tablespoons of olive oil. So 1 1/3 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't know if you can see how much that is. I tried to find the best container I could find to put it in so that you all could still see about how much it is. But that is 1 1/3 tablespoons of olive oil. That is 6 points. So for 6 points, is that a deal or no deal? And I'll just let like 2 of you vote. Nancy says, no deal. Ooh, Lynn says deal. And Rita says no deal. Okay, I'm going to set this one over here for just a minute. Then Sarah says no deal. Next up, and I could not figure out what to put this on, so I'm going to put it on my hand. This is 1 tablespoon of butter. So that's not very much. Some of you old girls, old schoolers, know that one of the ways to figure out, to kind of, rule of thumb on things like a tablespoon is about the size of your thumb. So this is 1 tablespoon of butter. 1 tablespoon of butter is all, and this is real butter. It's real unsalted butter. Is the butter 1 tablespoon of butter for 6 points? Is that a deal or no deal? And if y'all don't mind, if you wouldn't mind to say butter, deal or no deal, so that I know when you've moved on from the olive oil. So butter, and it's real butter. But here's the thing. Here's the deal. For it to be a deal, you have to have all 6 points of it. Okay. So deal or no deal. Okay. Lynn says deal. Mary says deal. Carol Lou says no deal. And there's no wrong or right. Yep. Sandra says deal, like butter. Okay. Yep. So Sandra and you notice I'm now conditioning my hands with the butter. Okay. Yeah. Sarah says butter, no deal. Julie says no deal, butter. Marlene says no deal. And Mary says butter, deal. So there's no right or wrong answer. It's just what your preference is. Okay. Next up is light sour cream. So light sour cream, this is, let me find my marker here, 1/2 cup. I know it looks like more, but I was kind of messy, putting it in this holder. So 1/2 cup of light sour cream. I just need you to either put SC or, you can put LSC for light sour cream or sour cream. Is 1/2 cup of sour cream, light sour cream, for 6 points. Is that a deal or no deal? Ooh, yeah. Sarah says deal, sour cream. Melissa says deal. Rita says no deal on the sour cream. Melissa says deal, sour cream. Carol Lou says deal on the sour cream. Sylvia is a deal on the sour cream. Okay. So those were 3 fats, okay? Next up, we have a couple of snack things. This is 2 snack-size Milky Ways. So you can see how little they are. They're Milky Way fun size. Deal or no deal on Milky Ways for 6 points. And you got to say either Milky Way, man, a lot. I know y'all are like, I don't know, y'all were about 50-50 on the sour cream, and now the no deal. Yeah, Julie, I mean, you notice I didn't even make that an option. Julie says no deal. Fat-free Greek yogurt for 0 points. Exactly right. Carol Lou says no deal on the candy bar. Patty says no deal on the candy bar. Melissa says no deal on the Milky Way. Sandra says no deal on the candy. Jocelyn says no deal. Debbie says no deal. Okay, I'm kind of with you. And I will also just point out, these are, Lynn says deal on the Milky Way. You're the only deal so far, Lynn. I picked a candy bar that I will not eat. So yeah. So we're at no risk of me eating that. Okay. So a lot of you all said no to that. What about a Lara bar? This is a blueberry muffin Lara bar. It's just 5. It's 5 real ingredients. This is no sugar added, plant-based, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. You can see about how big it is. So here are the candy bars. So the candy bars don't quite make one Lara bar, but this is also 6 points. So it is, they're made from real food. Power yourself with a bar is as authentic and real as the life you're living. Okay. No deal Lara bar, no deal Lara bar. Debbie says no deal. Mary says no deal. Melissa says how much protein? Well, not enough to make it less than 6 points. Julie says no deal with the bar. Let me see without opening this, because this is actually for Alyssa for tomorrow. Okay, the protein on the Lara bar is 4 grams. So, yeah, so the Lara bar, interesting. You all so far are 100% no deal on the Lara bar. Okay, what if I up it a little bit? What if I up the ante a little bit? What if it's a Luna bar? So the Milky Ways, I don't know how much they weigh, but this Lara bar is 1.6 ounces. The Luna bar is 1.69 ounces, but it is a chocolate peppermint stick Luna bar, also 6, and hello Barbara, also 6 points. So on the Luna bar, deal or no deal on the Luna bar? Debbie says if it was a Bearbell bar, she would be saying yes. Well, I didn't buy one of those. Sandra says no deal. Sandra says no deal. Hattie says no deal. Debbie says Luna, no deal. No deal at all. And Rita says no deal. Okay. And Mary says no deal on Crazy Luna. And Sarah says the Luna bar is not worth it. And Lynn says no deal on the Luna bar. Oh, and Julie says bars are gross. Okay, good to know. Next up, this is actual cheese. So this is 1 ounce of real cheese, also 6 points. So you can see it's not very big. So you can just put real cheese, 1 ounce for 6 points. Because I know for myself, I could eat the whole little block of it. You know, Hattie says cheese deal. Sandra says no deal on cheese. And Sarah says, I'm working on it, Sarah. Sarah says, give us something worth the points. Debbie says cheese, yes. Melissa says deal cheese. Carol Lou says definite deal on the cheese. Katie says total deal on the cheese. And Mary Ann, bless your heart, I can never see what you say. And Barbara says yes, deal on the cheese. And Rita says deal on the cheese. Okay. Or what about this? This is 1/3 of a cup of Velveeta shreds. So this is not real cheese. Oh, and Julie says no cheese, yuck. Oh, and Kathy's no deal on the cheese. So this one's Velveeta shreds. So this is a cheese product. It's not real cheese, but it is a cheese product. So on Velveeta, deal or no deal? And Mary says, so far I'm starving, no deal. And Sandra says, keep us protein. Sarah says, maybe on the cheese. Oh, Jonna says deal, but Jocelyn says no deal. Rita says no deal on Velveeta shreds. Sandra's just no deal on cheese, period. Just no deal on cheese. And remember, this is 6 points. Everything is about 6 points. Sylvia's yes on the Velveeta. Barbara's no on that. Sarah is no. Mary is no deal. Ooh, another Mary is no deal. And Julie says, Velveeta, never. Never. And Katie says, no deal on the shreds. And Carol Lou says, no deal on Velveeta, want real cheese. And Sarah says, Velveeta is good though. It is, yeah. I know. I think it is good. Okay, so next thing is 14 corn tortilla chips. So 14 corn tortilla chips is 6 points. So you can see that's 14. It's not a huge amount, but you know, when you need some chips. Sarah says yes on the chips. Trish says no deal. She says no deal. Carol Lou says yes, deal on those chips, on them chips. Sandra says no deal on chips. Mary says chips deal. I knew that we would be a divided front on this. I knew it. I knew it. Finally, something Julie will eat. Julie says deal. Hattie says deal. Karen says yes, please. And Sarah says with 0 point salsa. Exactly. But Rita is a no deal on the chips. Okay. I knew I would have some participation in this. So this is 14 corn tortilla chips. And Debbie must like them because deal is in all capital letters. Or here is 50. And remember, oh my gosh, Mary says, winner, winner, chips for dinner. Deal. Y'all are so funny. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay. So this is 50 Chester's Cheese Puffs. So if y'all don't know what Chester's Cheese Puffs are, they're kind of like Cheeto. They're kind of like those puffy Cheetos, but for some reason they're I don't know, you get more of them for less points. So 50, I don't know if you can see how big this is. This is 50 Chester's Cheese Puffs, also for 6 points. Anybody? Chester's Cheese Puffs? Cheese Puffs? Sandra says, no deal, Kelly. No deal. But the other Sandra, and the Sandras are like back and back. I know y'all are not together, but it's like you're together. So one Sandra says, no deal, Kelly. The other one says, yes, deal. Orlando Debbie says, cheese and chips for nachos. Sounds good. Melissa says, deal on the cheese puffs. Hattie says, deal. Sarah's yes. And Karen says, nasty ingredients, so no. Julie says, no puffs. So poor Julie is going to starve. She's said yes to one thing that I've had so far. Katie is a deal on the cheese puffs. Mary Ann is a deal. Mary is a no deal. And Lynn is a deal. Okay. This is a potato. This is a just a regular sweet potato. It's not even organic, I don't think. I don't think I got it out of the organic section. This is a regular sweet potato. I weighed this, and now I cannot remember exactly how much it weighed, but this is just a regular, I mean, I would consider this to be a regularly sized sweet potato, but I did feel like, not really an idiot, but I took one for the team for you all and walked over to the scale at Kroger that the people that are doing the Kroger pickup thing, that's the scale that they use to weigh your groceries, or weigh the produce that they're picking up for you. Well, I went over and used their scale and weighed this. So this is a regular sweet potato, but it is a 6-point sweet potato. And we are getting some takers on it. So we've got Carol Lou says, yes, please on the potato. Mary says, deal, sweet potato. Katie says, deal on the sweet potato. Debbie says, potato deal. Rita is a deal on the sweet potato. Nancy is a deal. Mary Ann is a deal. Sandra says, no deal. No deal on the potato. Sandra says, sweet potato deal. Sarah is yes on the sweet tater. Yep. And then Sherry is a deal. And, Carol Lou says, regular sweet potato deals. Regular potato deal, sweet potato no. And Hattie says deal, and Melissa's deal. Okay, so next thing I got to get out of the freezer, so I'll be right back. And I promise we are going to get to a point with this, okay? We're not just playing games all night. We are going to get to a point. The next two things I got to get out of the freezer. And let me find them. Oh. Okay, well, there went one of them. Okay, this is, hopefully y'all didn't see that. This is the world's tiniest, can you see how big that is? Tiniest little thing of Haagen-Dazs strawberry ice cream. Half of this container. So half of this 3.5 fluid ounce, this can't be more than a half of a cup. Half of this is 6 points. Deal or no deal? I'll let y'all just think about that one for a minute. Okay. No deal, no deal. So just say no deal Haagen-Dazs or no deal HD. Really, no deal? No deals? Nobody wants half of this little tiny container? Nobody? No deals? Julie, no deal? Carol Lou, no deal? Debbie says no deal? What? Nobody wants half? Mary says no deal. Nobody wants half of this little container? Nobody at all? Nobody? Nobody? Kim says no deal. Patsy says no deal. Okay. So no deal on this one. I don't think anybody said deal on the half of a container of Haagen-Dazs. But what about half of a container of Halo Top? So this is also strawberry ice cream, but this is Halo Top light ice cream. So we got all 100% no deals on this little baby one. What about this one? So what about half? So half of the container is 6 points. Sandra said whole or nothing. Sandra, you can up the ante. It doesn't have to just be 6 points. And Trish, we're not making our own ice cream. I know we can make our own ice cream. I know. Okay, all of y'all are there saying you can make your own ice cream in the creamy. That's great if you have a creamy. That's awesome if you have a creamy. I do not have one. So Susie says deal on the halo, but Carol Lou says no. No on the halo top. But Carol Lou's my savory person. Like, you're more salty and savory, aren't you, than sweet stuff? Is what I think. Hattie says deal. Trish says still no. Still no. Yeah, and I think I already said Susie said yes. Debbie said halo top no. Oh, Julie says halo top strawberry no, chocolate yes. Well, Julie, this was the only thing that I could find the same flavor. Like, I found the same flavor. Sarah still says no deal. Oh, this is not, okay, so this is not a pitch to try, and I'm sure yours, Debbie says mine is better, and I'm sure it is. Okay, you come here to Tennessee, y'all, with the creamies, and come make me these things, and then we'll have a totally different chat about that. But these were the only ones that I could find that were almost nearly exactly the same flavor. So Alyssa will be getting this little tiny one. Nona will be getting this bigger one. Okay, so here's my last deal. Let me put these back in the freezer real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I know it seems like, I know, oh yeah, and Barbara says she'll be here. So if y'all come up with your creamies, bring them on, because Barbara's coming. So I know that I know it seems like we're just playing a silly game, and I know y'all are probably thinking, what's the end goal here? What's the end game here? Okay, the end game is to help you make some decisions, you know, when you're faced with something like, oh my gosh, I didn't have time to eat today. I have 2 Milky Ways at work, or I had a Lara bar in my purse for my granddaughter, or I had a Luna bar, you know, whatever. You can decide, deal, no, 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 or maybe, or, you know, it might depend on the day. It might depend on availability. It might depend on what else is going on. And we're not done yet. So Sarah's jumping off, but we're not quite done yet. This was not just a game. This was to help you stop, and to help me stop and think about, where do I really want to put those points today? Is it a deal or is it not a deal? Because I think sometimes we're too, I don't know, sometimes we're too serious about this, instead of saying, you know what? That's no deal for me. I have had so much fun saying deal or no deal. I want one more. I'm going to give you one more deal or no deal. So, okay, I'm going to come over here and grab something out of the Instant Pot. So give me just a second. Okay, so my last deal or no deal, and I just made a horrific mess on the countertop. Okay, so my last deal or no deal, this is where, at the beginning of the chat, so at the beginning of the hour, 50 minutes ago, I said I'm super pumped about my lunch for the rest of the week, because I made it in the Instant Pot today, and I'm going to have it ready for the rest of the week. So, deal or no deal on this, and really, again, there's no right or wrong, so you're not going to lose if you say no deal. But for me, this was a deal. I made taco soup, and that recipe's already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. So that's 1 point. But to that taco soup, I'm going to add two points for cheese. So now that's 3 points. And I'm going to add 2 points worth of chips, 2 points worth of the tortilla chips, and I'm going to add, so now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to add 1 point. Oh, and y'all know this means I get to lick my finger now. No, sorry, I gotta lick my finger. Okay, so now I have 1 point worth of taco soup. I've got 2 points worth of the Velveeta shreds. I've got, because I want them to melt in the soup, 2 points of the tortilla chips, and 1 point of the light sour cream, and that's another 6 points. So deal or no deal? Okay, Sandra says no deal for me, Kelly, and that's totally fine. That is totally fine. Let me go back, because a couple of you all, let's see. Irma says deal. Sarah says deal, and you can add some 0 points on that too. Yep. Rita says deal on that taco soup. Patsy says deal. Sherry says deal. Donna says heavens, deal on the soup. Yeah, Sarah, you can add 0 point chicken. Totally. This is just to get your brains going this week. Lynn says deal on the taco soup. Hattie says deal. Melissa says double deal on the taco soup. Mary says soup on deal. Julie says deal on the taco soup without the chips and the cheese. And oh, see, Julie would add avocado and salsa. That's what I'm talking about. What's a deal to you? Deal or no deal? And it doesn't have to be the same for all of us. Okay, so this is so good. It is so good. And yeah, Barbara says it looks good. Anna says deal. Nancy says deal. Joycelyn says deal. Deal. Kathy says deal. Mary says deal. Mary says deal. Susie says soup deal. Catherine says soup deal. Okay, so this was just to get your creative juices flowing and just to think, okay, I have 6 points. You know, I have 6 points. Do I want a pat of butter? There will be appropriate times to use a tablespoon of butter. There will be appropriate times when you need 50 Chester cheese puffs. There will be appropriate times when you need a sweet potato. See, I could have cooked the sweet potato, or like maybe for another meal this week, I can cook the sweet potato and add the 1 point of chili to it. That would be 7 points. Or we can do, you can do like Julie did, add the avocado and whatever else it was she said. But that's been the whole point of this, though, was to get you to think deal or no deal, and it might depend on the day. You might not say deal every day. It might literally depend on the day. Okay, so I hope you all got your creative juices flowing. I hope you'll start to look at things maybe a little bit differently. I know I am this week. Now I'm already thinking deal on this. This is my supper for tonight. So now I'm thinking deal on this, but I'm also thinking, Tuesday night, I might have a deal on a sweet potato with some taco soup because I made plenty over here in the Instant Pot. But anyway, I hope that gave you all some great ideas, and I hope that you will make some of your own deals this week. And I hope you'll also look at some things and think, no deal. No deal. I'm not doing that. But I had a great time. Getting ready for this. Thank you to everybody again who sent stars. I appreciate y'all more than you could possibly know. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can go ahead and let that next video roll over. I promise you will enjoy it. And go ahead and click that subscribe button and click on the little bell so that it will notify you when our next video comes up. But y'all have a great week. Oh, and thank you, Rita. Rita just sent stars. Thank you so much. Thank you. Remember, next week we're going to be talking about all things Thanksgiving, even if you're Canadian, and I don't know when Canadian Thanksgiving is this year. But yeah, I mean, it's coming, people. It is coming. So we're going to start talking about the holidays next week. But I thank you all again so very much, and thank you very much for the stars. Y'all have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Good night.